Yeah. Media day for the Hawks. Got to see the new lockdown duo, Nikhil Alexander Walker and Dyson Daniels. I'm excited for that. And then, of course, the bombshell comes out about Giannis. More speculation that he is probably on the trading block for Milwaukee if they don't do something to improve that team. And, of course, the number one team that he seems to be linked to is the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, the reason we're linked to him specifically is because shout out to Joe Dumars doing what he does best, making an elite pass. But he traded us that first round draft pick, which is the best of between the Bucks, whose paws stretched and wave Dame, and the Pelicans, who everybody's leg has fallen off. So there are two chances that and they're in the West. There are two chances that we could have a really high draft pick. Of course, best case scenario, especially if you're going to get rid of Giannis, is at least get your draft pick back, which should be pretty high at what is believed to be a strong top-heavy draft. I did see the trade scenarios that came out. I'm going to tell y'all right now, we ain't trading Okongwu and Jalen Johnson for Giannis. All respect
Not
to
both
Giannis.
of them. Huh.
But
got Giannis at home.
y'all must be smoking the worst dope. I'm talking about stepped on, flipped, all of it. We ain't doing that. Like I told Reggie, I might be interested in the Kristaps Porzingis and a Okongwu in the first round pick for Giannis. Maybe. But
I like that scenario. That makes us from bottom of the league defense to the best defense in the league. But we ain't got no shooting.
Well, we will only lose one shooter, and you would still have our own draft pick. And shout out to us not tanking and being terrible. The draft picks that we traded for DeJounte Murray, they're not going to the Spurs, not in a good way. They're going to keep their own pick because we're going to be equal to or greater than them. So those pick swaps not kicking our butt. We still got a draft pick. And if you let Kristaps go, he's like $30 million a year. If he doesn't go, then we're probably going to ask him to come back at about 15, 20. Maybe 25.
But in this scenario, you would say he's gone. So Kristaps,
yeah, he could go in Okongwu, and I think for the Bucks, he's on your team, so you have the opportunity to kind of negotiate before you can negotiate, and y'all might be able to work out a deal to extend him at about $20 million. And you got Okongwu, so at least you have a decent front court with two guys who are both solid rim protectors and can play together. And we would just have Giannis.
So to get back to the shooting. If you lose Porzingis, which is the reason you brought him in, was to have a big man that can stretch the floor. You don't, unless you plan on playing. I mean, I guess you would play Asa Newell and Mo Gay.
Yeah.
At the 5?
5 and 4. You're interchangeable 5 and 4. They both kind of have similar games. They both shot coming around. But you would also you would probably just have to draft another shooter. You probably would still re-sign Luke Kennard. You still got Nikhil Alexander Walker. I mean, I assume that you would keep Trae. Regis Shea can shoot. You got your 4 shooters. Yeah, you would be looking for another one. You would see if you could get a guy kind of cheap in free agency. But I mean, we're not married to Kristaps after this season anyway. We're going to see how it plays out first. I think it's 50-50 whether he goes.
I actually like that scenario. I can't see the Bucks accepting that. But I like that scenario. But I can't see the Bucks accepting that. There's not for Giannis. Not when I know I can get somebody better than Kristaps and Okongwu.
What can you get better? And your draft pick.
The draft pick makes it interesting. Did we do local recording?
Yes.
Maybe. Sorry. The draft pick does make it interesting, but think of all the teams that feel like they're a Giannis away.
Yeah, those guys are going to. First of all, if I'm trading, I can't give him to the Spurs.
Give him to Phoenix.
What does Phoenix have to give me?
Everything but Devin Booker.
They don't have no picks.
Oh, I was talking about the players. But yeah, you're right. They
What
don't have any picks. Everything but Devin Booker. I don't.
Nothing over there. Jalen Green and
Green.
Yeah, you want to get Jalen Green and probably Mark Williams or Calvin Malou. But Okongwu is a much more proven asset. You're going to have to re-sign Jalen Green, and you don't get a pick in a good draft.
I mean, or Thunder. I mean,
the Thunder can't afford to pay him. You would have to basically give up
Chet.
I don't think it's wise to give up Chet.
Well, he's a shooter, though. That's the thing. You can't get like Giannis has to replace a non-shooter, or you have to go get a shooter.
Right.
Which, yeah, the Thunder can't do it.
It's not really that many teams that can both give you something good, give you a pick, and afford to take him. It ain't that many. It's just we got
New Orleans.
Kristaps on the expiry. Toronto don't. What are they gonna give you? And they got enough non-shooters.
Yeah, you right. You right. I mean, you ain't wrong.
And their pick's not gonna be as good as they're going to be better than you assume the Bucks or Pelicans.
So in a roundabout way, you are using the Oklahoma City Thunder's strategy against the rest of the league. Like you got everybody else's picks, but you paid your players, so nobody else has any picks, but we have yours.
Right.
So now you're really turning the Thunder against everybody. Carter, Isaac, and a 1. Sneaky says, I see Sneaky. Sneaky says Carter, Isaac, and a 1. For Giannis?
It's going to be a lower 1.
Y'all's first? Y'all are third in the East, my friend.
Yo, it's going to be a lower 1. Isaac, Okongwu, and Kristaps are both better than those two players. So worse deal on every asset.
Yeah,
but I see what you're trying to do.
Carter?
Yeah,
Kristaps.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that combination of two players is better than the Magic.
And let me tell you, Paolo don't like Wendell.
Paolo don't like who?
Wendell
Carter. Oh, Wendell Carter.
Carter is not better.
He's a better shooter. They both rebound the same. I think Okongwu's better defensively.
He is a better perimeter defender. He's a better defender everywhere.
He's a better defender, but Wendell Carter is the better offensive player. And they're both equal around rebounding.
No, don't forget, Okongwu has the highest. I don't know it. Shooting percentage.
Stat me down.
I think I'm gonna tell you, if it's me, I'm taking Okongwu before I'm taking Wendell Carter and Isaac, and definitely once you talk about Kristaps and the first that we can give them, it's not even close. And that's the battle of the unhealthies. At least give me the guy who's a champion. I want Kristaps first every time.
Yeah, you would take Kristaps before you take Jonathan Isaac, just because
I don't think that there is a team either. Yeah, I don't think that there is a team. I'm not gonna say anybody because anybody could do something stupid. But there are not many teams that can give you something that is good enough. And he's still got to go somewhere where he's gonna be remotely happy.
Trae and Giannis is crazy. But Giannis likes the ball too, though.
Trae, you can go home. And I hate to say it that way, but he talked about it today. He said he's not disappointed they haven't gotten the contract done. He's just excited about the team they put around him right now. I don't think I believe that, but that was the right thing to say.